Madam Vice President, Donald Trump agreed to 3 debates. Will you be participating in all 3?
I've always been on record. I am looking forward to debating Donald Trump, and we have a date of September 10th. I hear he's finally committed to it. I'm looking forward.
What about the other 2?
Let's make sure we get this photo of everyone. Look right here. So good to be back in Michigan. Listen, let me tell you, I am clear. The path to the White House runs right through this state. And listen, I am clear. The path to the White House runs right through this state. I took on perpetrators of all kinds. I took on perpetrators of all kinds and had a summer job at McDonald's. I had a summer job at McDonald's. So hear me when I say, so hear me, Detroit, when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. I know Donald Trump's type. And are we ready to fight for it? And are we ready to fight for it?
She's so organic, y'all.
We win!
We win!
Wow.
They gave a little AOC right there.
Best rapper alive.
Tupac.
He's dead.
He's not alive. You say he lives on.
But not a lot. I know. I keep doing
He's dead.
Listen, West Coast girls think Tupac lives on. I'm with you. I'm with you. So Tupac, keep going.
Nice
keep
save.
doing that. Who would I say?
Lil Wayne. Gotta be.
I mean, there's so many. I mean, you know, there are some that I would not mention right now because they should stay in their lane. But others,
NBA young boy.
I don't know what that means. I want to know who one of those are.
Keep moving.
Okay, all right.
Keep moving, Angela.
All right. That was not supposed to be a stumper either. What about
So she couldn't even think of one.
She could have just said Quavo. That's all she had.
She could have said anybody.
Meg Thee Stallion.
She could have said one of the old heads is still alive.
Reporter Shauna Mizell in Minneapolis following Vice President Kamala Harris's running mate, Governor Tim Walz. Of course, Walz is on the road with Harris. Shauna, good to see you. One of Trump's campaign critiques of Harris is that she's not taking questions from the press. Can you fact check us on this?
Lindsay, good to be with you. That is exactly right. Trump, J.D. Vance, and other Republican allies were repeatedly going after Kamala Harris, saying she had not been seen. They were asking, where's Kamala? They said that she had not been seen since Biden stepped down and she became the presumptive Democratic nominee for president. But just earlier today on the tarmac in Detroit, Vice President Harris actually did take questions in a gaggle with reporters, and some of the things that she addressed are some of the things that we just heard from our Ali Novello. Some of the things that Trump said, she did acknowledge Trump saying that he will debate her. She said she was happy about that and took a few more other questions amid all of that controversy and questioning from Republican operatives saying, where is she and why isn't she talking to reporters?
But President Trump had a press conference today. He talked about a lot of things. What if you have reaction to what he's talking about?
Well, I'm glad that he's finally agreed to a debate on September 10th. I'm looking forward to it and hope he shows up.
Are you open to more debates?
I am happy to have that conversation about an additional debate for after September 10th, for sure.
he proposed two more debates?
Like I said, happy to have that conversation.
Why do you think he pulled out of the debate with you? Why do you think
I am beyond trying to speculate about how he thinks. What else?
Can you comment on some of his other criticisms? He made a whole litany of them today. Some of them are about your...
I was too busy talking to voters. I didn't hear them.
Some of the criticism has been about your vice presidential pick and his leaving the National Guard at 24 years. Vance said that he deserted his own troops or his own colleagues. What's your take on that?
Listen, I praise anyone who has presented themselves to serve our country. And I think that we all should.
Madam Vice President, there's been a lot of questions about when you're going to sit down for your first interview since being the nominee. Do you have any update on that?
I've talked to my team. I want us to get an interview scheduled before the end of the month.
Thank you.
What do you make about attacking on your husband's face?
Very PR, vague answers. I feel like
she's trained, man.
Yeah, like wouldn't you rather somebody just give it to you a little blunt? You might not like what they say, but you know at least they said something.
Well, they don't like that, you know, because you protecting, you know, their feelings. Nobody like a butthole, bro.
So why is everybody like up in arms about her not accepting the other debates though?
Because Trump said she did. He said September 4th, the 10th, and another one after that. She only agreed to the 10th. When she's like ducking the 4th. Maybe they gotta give her some ammo. They gotta write her script.
Well, they probably waiting for him to do something so they can use it a part of their campaign. Cause like they already know what they finna grill her about. So like what they can grill him about. Try to strategize it a little bit more so it looks better in front of everybody.
I feel like she just wants to see how the first one goes, and then if she can, have a good turnout, then maybe she'll agree to another one. But if she gets absolutely obliterated, I don't think she'll want to go out there again.
You think
maybe that's what it is, but maybe that's why people are upset, but I really don't know.
You think she gonna end up doing something as well? It's not gonna be on Joe Biden level. But you think it's gonna look pretty bad?
It's not gonna be that bad. Yeah, it's not gonna be as bad as that.
You think
she's not gonna choke up and fall asleep?
That was bad.
She's just gonna.
That is
I don't know what
funny,
she's
man.
gonna do.
They said the best question they could come up with her is who's her favorite rapper. That is crazy. I
couldn't even answer it.
My name is Jade. I am a former Democrat. Unlike Kamala Harris, I'm an actual real-life black woman. And I'm a former Democrat who is currently registered Republican. I stand here before you today because I'm tired. I'm tired of the Democrats using the generational trauma of my people to garner votes. They invoke fear. They tell me I'm oppressed. They tell me I'm less than. They tell me I'm not good enough. And they tell me that my white brothers and sisters in Christ are my enemy. They are not. As a follower of Jesus Christ, Ephesians 5:11 tells me I must expose the works of the enemy. And the enemy is telling me that don't worry that I can't pay my bills, that I'm working 6 days a week this week and I'm tired. And I went to school and I have a career. I'm doing worse under this administration than in Donald Trump's administration, but I'm told to be afraid of a man who made my life better. How does that work? Make it make sense. During COVID, I knew more of my white guy friends that lost their jobs than me and my black girlfriends. We are the same in this country. All these Americans want the same thing. We want safety. We want prosperity. We want peace. And the Democrats keep going back and look, check it out, right? I honor my ancestors and the people who fought for us to be in this room here today. No one is discounting what my people went through, but honor them by getting past it and invoking forgiveness in this culture. I'm so tired of being told I need to be afraid. I'm so tired that I need to be told all the time that I have to vote for the Democrats who have done nothing positive for my life at all. My life is totally worse than it was during the Trump administration. Yet I kept having, you must vote for the Democrats. We're told this as black people since we were a child. Let's honor our ancestors by doing better and honor them, because they're rolling over in their graves hearing the fact that Kamala Harris is having Megan Thee Stallion twerk and showing our bodies as these just vessels of lust. That's not cool. These women out here are being told that Donald Trump is like their enemy, when really, Kamala Harris opening up the border, look what happened to Laken Riley. She's a woman. She was a woman just like I am. No woman, black or white, wants that to happen to her. All of these people whose kids are dying, the black moms, the white moms, they all cry the same color tears. So let's move past this. Let's vote for Donald Trump so we can all be prosperous again. Let's get out of this fear, this rage, and this anger, because it comes from the devil. So hear me, black folks. Hear me, white folks. We are so much more alike than we are different.
She cooking.
That is a fact.
I ain't gonna lie, she cooking different.
We need to forgive each other. We need to help each other. And I don't owe the Democrats anything. They owe me. They're to serve us. They're public servants. Stop putting them on a pedestal. Make them work for us.
She hit the deuces.
She hit the middle finger, or was that the deuces?
It looked like the deuces. She hit the,
I was like, I thought she hit the middle finger. I said,
she could.
She did just cook.
Yeah, she went hard.
She did a good job.
She kept it real.
Yeah, she did. She definitely did.
They just trying to get us in the
I
chokehold.
just don't understand why people don't care about their life being better.
The beginning part where she was like, they use your ancestors' trauma to get
honor
votes.
my ancestors.
My bad.
How she said they used their ancestors' trauma to get votes. I was like, damn, that's deep and
That's real.
Yeah.
2020 was the perfect time for them to use it, bro. That's why it worked so good.
I know we can't run the same play again though. We can't fool me once, can't get fooled twice. Me.
And they exposed themselves by shaking ass.
Yeah, that was bad.
She's using her color. I thought that Martin Luther King said the color wasn't the issue. I thought it was the content of our character that we were supposed to be recognized for. But if she's gonna keep running on that color, she's gonna have a misconception about how black people really roll.
If you bring somebody into office that looks like you, but then continues to detriment your community, what was that for?
Mm-hmm.
But if you choose somebody who can raise your community, then you chose the right one.
Wait,
So,
who do you choose?
Personally, I choose Trump.
I'm looking for who I think is more qualified to run the country. That's all I'm looking at.
Black Latinos are starting to be a little bit more critical. They're fed up of their hard-earned money going to illegal, undocumented people.
Kamala Harris did not do a good job on the border because from what I know, a lot of people were coming from the other side and doing a lot of bad things to what we call home.
I think she's not a good candidate for president because she's with Joe Biden for the past 2 years, a wreck up in New York, you know.
Colors don't matter, man.
Right, they don't.
Ask God, man.
That's true. So what do you think about a candidate that uses their race as a selling point? Do you think
that's some weird You lost already, 2024.
Yeah, he probably don't even know about the weird comment.
Nah, he definitely
I guarantee you he doesn't know about the weird comment.
He definitely does not know about that comment.
He probably
and he
do.
said that
We
shit
don't.
weird. Nah, he probably don't know about it.
Nah, he probably does.
He probably fell on Twitter. Hold on.
I bet he just thinks it's just weird, and that's what it is.
It is weird though. That shit funny.
That shit's hilarious.
People are waking up.
It's a selling point. Do you think
that's some weird
That's weird.
You lost already, 2024. If you racist today, you lost. Nobody going against Trump.
It's not about race, it's about what they provide for the society, is what they could do for the community.
With her putting a lot of black Americans in jail for the marijuana, they're not really going for her.
We also got people's thoughts on
These
Trump's
real
recent
powers.
comments on Harris's ethnicity.
She was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black.
Yeah, she was Hindu when it suited her purpose, you know, and now that she's running, the black vote suits her purpose. So, like Trump said, you know, now she's black.
Donald Trump is absolutely right. Her mother is Indian, her father is Irish Hindu, and she's always presented herself as Indian.
What do you think about Trump saying Kamala Harris is black? I thought she was Indian. She was saying she was Indian.
That's my response. Trump is an open book, yo. Facts.
That's just Trump being Trump. I don't believe he's racist. I don't even think he has a racist bone in his body.
And Trump said that Kamala Harris always portrayed herself to be Indian, and now all of a sudden she's saying she's black.
Right? Nah, she's really Indian. She just want our support. She trying to snatch our support away from Trump.
People not dumb.
But that's not how that's going down.
So these is the real polls.
I really enjoyed that very much.
I
enjoyed that very much.
We might say these the real
nice
polls.
glass of water.
Where they show up to the goddamn and sit in
That's crazy. You don't know that.
Some of them will. Now
They got a driver's license. You can vote.
more people. But I'm
Hey, you can have a driver's
y'all not
license,
giving
but
us
I
enough
know,
credit, bro.
I know, nigga.
People gonna vote
Just cause y'all don't
You know
vote.
what they
don't
should
mean
do?
they
They gonna say
on now, brother.
free blood for everybody who come vote.
Come on now, brother.
Oh, niggas gonna be voting.
I'll pay for that.
I'm gonna be realistic.
Yeah, they should make that one of them GoFundMes.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Not one nigga in this thing, in this compilation, is gonna vote.
Compilation.
Compilation.
I
Yes.
disagree.
I disagree.
Right.
I think about 2 or 3 of them. probably
Just
will.
because y'all don't vote and y'all don't put your brain power to vote, don't mean they
Y'all
the same
hate
as
America.
you.
I registered to vote.
But you have never
Yeah,
voted.
I'm about to register.
Well,
I'm about to go
because,
register
you know,
this week.
We don't want to hear your excuses.
Can't you register online now?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah, well, you got to send in a form.
Yeah, you
pretty
gotta
much.
send in something.
You got to send in where you live and all that
I'm
stuff.
keeping high. I mean,
You're not gonna vote.
have y'all been to a real? I've been to a voting poll. I ain't vote.
He's not gonna vote.
I've been to a voting poll with my parents multiple
No, I
times.
never been.
You're
The
never.
lines are
It's
long.
never niggas at that bit. Never a lot of just pure niggas.
Well,
I'm telling y'all, niggas don't go vote.
But we gonna vote
He not
now.
gonna vote, y'all.
Look, you got a
Don't
Blixie hat
listen to
on.
him.
We gonna go vote now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this got something to do with my. I got a daughter now, so you know, hey, this affect me. Of
A
course,
lot
I
of
gotta
people
go vote.
got daughters too, and they
But
gonna
them
vote
niggas,
too.
ain't going to vote.
All right.
Some of them will.
Some of them will.
So you ain't got no hope for us.
Y'all, hey, the ones out there that been to a poll, has somebody at that poll that look like that? No.
Bet it will be this year though.
Y'all know what was funny? I remember
it's changing, bro.
It's
changing.
I went to the
America changing.
I went to the early voting registration, and I was trying to vote, and they asked me, "Are you a immigrant or a legal immigrant?" They say, "Because we got another process for you." I was messed up about that.
I got one more funny ass video.
We got another process for you. Getting the out.
Nigga told you like an immigrant.
They asked me, "Was I'm
Are you Venezuelan?
Are you from
brother?
Sudan?"
They say, "Hey, I got my
watch
ID,
this
man."
shit, man.
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me
You're lying. You out in the streets. Oh, so all of a sudden you black again because it's election season. They need a. So I'm out in these streets. What streets are you in? Huh? What streets? You out in the streets with your white husband, huh? The streets. Yeah, because you harder than still getting harder. Madam PP, you understand me? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm out in these streets. You know what I mean? I'm a hustler. It's a brain. I'm in the streets, goddammit. I'm hitting the pavement, agitating the ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking rocks like them.
As they say, they not like us.
Nah, they not. Yeah, look at. They not like us. Kendrick, kick her in the head. Kick her in the head for even using your guys. They not like you. Ain't like us either. Well, how about that?
Yeah.
Hold on. They will take anything for and use it as a slogan to try to get them votes. Well,
He's
then
smart.
they try to this black out and turn her into a nigga again. Yeah. That's how he won the last time. Got the black vote because they got the black woman. But this, she ain't black at all.
Yeah,
I don't know what she is. But she ain't no nigga. She got a white husband.
Pulled out his juice.
Because, she's so black. She's so down with us that she married a white boy. Like a majority of these mayors and female senators that are black. All of them got white husbands.
That was fire. Shout out Eddie Griffin. Shout out Undercover Brother, man. I'm rocking with Eddie Griffin,
I don't
man.
even know how the
That was
Hog
funny.
Twins found that shit, bro. That shit's hysterical.
That shit was good.
No, that's
man.
hilarious,
Oh,
bro.
That was really good.
Moral of the story, bro. Black people are waking up, and I think because we now know with our research, polls are BS. In the past year,
We don't
many
know
black
still.
people didn't vote, but more are gonna vote than ever. I bet in this election.
No, I say middle class black people vote, but niggas that's roaming the streets, brother, they don't go to the
But I'm saying at
poll.
the end of the day, whatever percent of black people voted in the last few elections, I bet it'll be more in this one.
I definitely think so too. Yeah, hey, we see the crowds. I told y'all, point out every single person
And definitely
in
more
Kamala's
Republicans.
crowd. They wearing glasses. They not they the white liberal and the white men liberals that's in the crowd. And you don't see no real in the AKAs. That's it. The black woman. That's it.
Yeah, she gonna get that AKA vote.
She gonna get that AKA vote, and she gonna get them white.
Well, I was told that she was gonna get the whole Divine Nine.
The sorority
Yeah, possibly. We can't do nothing about that. We can't do nothing about that.
I don't know if they'll get all of them.
Not all.
Gonna get about 95.
90, 95.
95, 98.
I heard they like door knocking for her.
Damn.
I bet.
Let's
I
go.
bet.
We
I
about
bet.
to go start knocking on doors.
I bet. All right, guys.
I'm
Let's
just
know
playing.
what y'all think, man. This is hilarious.